Hey guys, Kristen here. Today I want to talk about what to do if your relationship is ending. This can be a romantic relationship or just a friendship or something else. So, on this channel, I pride myself on talking about the entire emotional reality of living with severe chronic fatigue, the good and the bad. And the reality of the situation is many people are in relationships when they get ill that do not survive the illness, meaning the relationship ends before the person gets better. It's unfortunately common, and therefore I think it's especially important to talk about. Because when Valentine's Day hits, if you're in a happy, loving relationship, I want you to really know that and thrive in that and love that feeling. And if you're in not a good relationship, I want you to be in a place where you're open to trying to fix it and to know how to go about doing that while you're still living with this illness. And on the other side, if you're in a relationship that you actually shouldn't be in, then I want you to know that. And I want to help give you the strength to move on from that relationship. Because if a romantic relationship isn't working, it very quickly, very easily turns into a toxic relationship. And as I've talked about in previous videos, those toxic relationships get in the way of your recovery. The time and the energy they take is stolen from your health recovery process, all right? And I'm all about getting you as much energy as you need to recover. So that's why I'm going to talk about what to do if a relationship is ending while you're still living with severe chronic fatigue. The hardest part about these relationships that end when you're still ill is, oh my God, what do I do? Because in that romantic relationship, you've probably been leaning on them as a primary support. Maybe they're helping you financially. Maybe they're helping you do day-to-day activities that you couldn't do otherwise. Maybe you live with them and the thought of moving is just the thought of it is probably exhausting and daunting. They've probably also acted as a major form of emotional support, especially if you're living together. And it can be terrifying to think about missing out on all of these things. And you have to replace them somehow. So there's a lot of work that falls on you if you're ending a relationship that's no longer serving you. I've talked about some of these things in previous videos, like how to just decide to move and to do it and why. And what I really want to say about doing those hard things is that you really just need to commit to doing the hard work. You need to commit to finding a new place to live. You need to commit to actually doing the move. You need to commit to finding other financial resources, perhaps. And that work is hard, and that work will be exhausting, and that work may get you into the push-crash cycle. But getting out of a bad relationship is one of the few situations that I believe is worth the push-crash cycle. And here's why. Because if you stay in this bad relationship for another year, that's a whole year that you've maybe missed opportunities to heal. You've missed out on the time and the energy to pour into your healing because you've been pouring so much time and energy into a bad, toxic relationship. Instead, if you commit 3 months to doing the work, to finding a new living situation, a new support network, a new financial network, whatever you need, if you spend 3 months looking for those things, 3 months acquiring them, 3 months actually moving, 3 months resituating your life and finding a new normal. Maybe you need another month on top of that to recover from all the work that you do. That's not out of the question. I mean, I've been through this and experienced it, and you could easily need a month to recover from all that work. But then, after 4 months, now you have 8 months left in the year. And in that 8 months, you are going to have so much more time and energy to put towards your recovery. A year from today, you are going to be in a much more beautiful place than you are today, health-wise and self-love-wise, if you get out of a toxic relationship. Whether you are celebrating an amazing relationship that you're in, whether you're questioning your relationship and trying to fix it, or whether Valentine's Day is about your self-love and getting yourself in a better place, I hope it's a good one, and I hope you spend the entire day saturated in love. Love with someone, or just love for yourself, wherever you're at. I'm single, so I'm going to be saturated in the latter, love for myself. If you found this to be a useful video on how to live with severe chronic fatigue, then it would mean the world to me if you would share this with someone who it could help. Whether that's a friend that you have or a group that you're a part of, please help me get the word out there. And as always, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post here just about daily. Sending you love and health, I'm Kristen.